live in Bethany and who are sharing hospitality with Jesus and his disciples. Bethany was very close to Jerusalem. Today, we are welcoming our newly adopted family, Khaldun and Sama and their, I should say Khaldun, Sama and their 3 children who have just arrived 2 weeks ago. They arrived in Vancouver. We met them at the airport and we took them into their new home in New Westminster. As a parish, we've been preparing for this day for 2 years, looking forward to meeting them for the first time and welcoming them into the hospitality of our home and our parish. And so it's a wonderful day, very exciting day for us. Remember that Jesus was an itinerant preacher. He had no home of his own. He was essentially a homeless man, really. Wherever he went, he either slept outside or he had to find people who would take him in for the night. This family, Mary, Martha, and their brother Lazarus, welcomed Jesus into their home. They fed him, and whoever happened to be traveling with him, he probably slept there. It was close to Jerusalem, just up the hill on the other side of the Mount of Olives, so not very far from Jerusalem. Whenever he was there, he would find hospitality in the home with them. He grew to know them and love them, each of them as family. It's a marvelous example to us of hospitality, of welcoming others into our homes and providing food and shelter for those who need it. There's a tension in this passage because there's an imbalance here in this circumstance. And we find in our gospel reading one of these women overworked and distressed. Jesus is sitting there with his friends, his disciples, eating, relaxing, talking together. Sitting at his feet is a young woman named Mary. I can just, and serving them, and Mary, let me say, is eagerly listening to Jesus. She's absorbing every word enthralled in his presence. Serving them is the proprietress of this home, a woman named Martha, Mary's older sister. Martha's busy, getting things ready, cooking food, preparing, trying to get the meal ready, bustling to and fro in a kind of frenzy. And I can just picture that scene because it reminds me of my home growing up. Our family would gather together on special occasions, and they would come. My father, my brother, 3 sisters, and as we grew, their spouses and children, our extended family would get together, and we'd be sitting in the living room watching TV, Grandma and Grandpa with us, hanging out, chatting, laughing, and more often than not, Mom was in the kitchen. Sometimes, God forgive us, by herself, preparing, working, and getting a meal ready for this huge clan, this hungry clan of people. Now, I have to say that as the years wore on, we began recognizing the lopsidedness of that and started sharing out these meals into our own homes. And if Mom was cooking, there was always somebody helping or preparing. And if you weren't cooking and preparing, you were on cleanup duty. It's a much more equitable relationship, I'm sure you will agree. But we can all understand Martha's feelings of frustration in the story. She's the only one working, while everyone else is hanging out and having a good old time. And so she complained to Jesus and asked for help. Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Do something about it. Tell her to help me. You can hear the frustration in her voice. This response is so human. I mean, it's so honest. I've got to ask you, how many of you can identify more easily with Martha in this story than with Mary? Amen. then does Jesus gently rebuke her in this passage. Martha, Martha, you are worried and distracted by many things. Martha was worried and distracted by many things. Martha is a metaphor for our society. Now, I'm not denigrating for one moment the value of work. I'm not. Work and the need to work is an essential fabric of creation. God did the work of creation and then rested from all his work on the seventh day. Adam and Eve were given responsibility in the garden, the work of caring for and naming creation. Our church has many wonderful people who are doing the work of God's kingdom, adorning the altar, teaching our children, visiting the sick, mowing the lawn, making the coffee, setting up the tables and chairs, and on it goes. I came by yesterday, we had a funeral here. I was here at 10 o'clock, 4 hours ahead, and the kitchen was already full of ladies preparing and getting ready for the beautiful reception. The tables and chairs were set up and laid out, and we had hospitality people and sound people and music people. All these people to make a wonderful service happen yesterday. You know, if you stop doing all of this work, it would be given to the rector to do it. God forbid. I got to tell you about a secret fantasy of mine, and here it is. Every now and then I imagine myself trying to do everything that happens around here in a week by myself. Set up and tear down and clean up after all of the events that flow through this building. Get the bulletins ready, the lawns mowed, the maintenance done, the bathrooms cleaned, the music. Doing it all by myself. That's not a fantasy, that's a nightmare.
I can do all things in God is strength.
Maybe you can. The problem is that maybe we've gone too far. Maybe we've filled up our lives with things to do, people to meet, tasks to be accomplished, projects pending, phone calls, appointments, letters to write, emails to read and respond to it, and so on and so on and so on. And I am told that even retirement is no break. How many of you retired people have told me you're busier now than you've ever been before? Retirement is a very dangerous thing to do. We are busy people. All of us, even our young people, are living under intense pressure with their schedules that keep them going from early morning until late evening. And what I've come to realize is that our youth are a reflection of us, of our lives, our values, and our priorities. We have become Marthas who are distracted by many things. And along with the distractions come worry and anxiety. Have you ever noticed that everything you buy and all the stuff that we buy comes along with the responsibility and the necessity of caring for it, of cleaning it, or repairing it, or maintaining it? Cars have to be licensed, insured, maintained, repaired, cleaned, and accessorized. Computers! Oh, don't get me started on computers! These electronic devices which are supposed to help us. Oh my gosh. You know, I was so stressed out on one occasion by a computer that was malfunctioning and half a dozen other mechanical and electronic gadgets in my life I was struggling with. I was so stressed that I sat down and I wrote an acrostic poem. And it was titled, acrostic poem with the title Stress. So every line of this poem begins with a letter in the word stress. Here it is. Stuff multiplies in my life like a virus, sucking my energy and complicating all my days. Tension pushes outward the natural boundaries of my skull. Rationality weakens in the vortex of my emotions. Entropy consumes my future. Simplicity is a lost language. Stress is the new vernacular. I was having a bad day. What's the answer to our dilemma? Jesus gives us the corrective in this story. He said to Martha, "You are worried and distracted by many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken from her." Jesus is calling us to a different kind of life. A life where our priorities are realigned. A life that is countercultural. A life that is more natural to the way God has created us. He is gently suggesting to Martha that she simplify her life and re-examine her priorities. Martha is trying to prepare a wonderful meal. God bless her. She is serving the Lord in the way that she knows how. But now she has gone beyond what Jesus expected or asked of her. The meal and all these preparations were more than was necessary. Martha was working too hard, taking too much responsibility. She was worried about food in the presence of one who could feed a multitude with a few loaves and fish. She was working herself to exhaustion in the presence of one who said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest." Jesus is trying to help Martha understand that there are some things more important than food and drink, more important than all of the business, the distractions, and the stuff that we fill up our lives with. This is not a new teaching for Jesus, but a message he comes back to again and again in Holy Scripture. Martha is missing the point of Jesus' visit. And there are some moments, some opportunities that should not be missed. Have you ever missed a golden opportunity? Have you ever been with someone important and later you look back and you feel like kicking yourself? "Oh, I wish I had said this to that person," or "Why didn't I spend more time with them?" This day with Jesus is an incredible moment and opportunity. Talk about credentials. This is the one whom Paul wrote about in our reading from Colossians. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. What an opportunity. Wouldn't you love to spend an evening with Jesus, talking to him? Think about the questions you might be able to ask him, all the questions that you have. And I know you're gone. Think about the questions that he might want to ask you. This story is a good call for us to examine our lives and check the balance. Check the balance. Sometimes we can be very busy about the busyness, the business of serving the Lord, the church, the family, the job, and all the stuff we own, but not set aside enough time to spend together with him, our Lord Jesus Christ. I love this quote from Graham Hutchings. He's a Methodist minister, and once he said, "There's a need occasionally to get the visionaries in the kitchen and the kitchenaries in the vision." I want to close with poetry. The words of Jesus. When Jesus finished this message, and it is beautiful. It's the heart and soul, what he's trying to communicate to Martha and to us today. Jesus said, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more important than food, and the body more important than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Who of you, by worrying, can add a single hour to his life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the lilies of the field grow. They do not labor or spin, yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, O you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. And do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you, given to you as well. This is the word of the Lord.